Welcome to the second vlog. Hope you liked the first one. I got some really positive comments about it, so I'll just keep uploading vlogs, keep filming, take you guys with me on my adventures here. In this one I'll bring you guys to Sao Paulo, to our ride where we had the South American Championships. Without any spoilers, here is the vlog. Good morning everybody, it's a little past 7 a.m. I am 100 grams underweight, so I'm gonna have this little breakfast that I want to show you now. Peanut butter jelly sandwich and a small cup of coffee. So this is my first fight. I'm wearing the lightweight Super Rido gi. I had a hard time establishing my guard, and here Corny is yelling to not let him hug my face. But I was stupid enough to still let him do it here. I almost passed my guard, still managed to recover barely with my legs. I'm working to get his lapel fed through, so I can play the reverse de la Riva with his lapel around my foot. That's a guard I really like, to set up the single leg kicks, to take foot locks, to take the back. Finally managed to get a good grip on his sleeve, but he's still in a good passing position now. I think I got his lapel loose. I can make a frame with my foot, and I think here I passed the lapel. Yes, now I'm in my guard that I like to play. So it took me a while, a lot of defending in the beginning, but eventually I got here. So here I'm in my safe space. Doesn't really matter that he's hugging my head anymore because of a good frame, and now I can enter the single leg X guard. I think I was a bit afraid of the footlock because he was already sitting down, so I could quite easily get my hook in and get up for the 2 points here, which I will do right about now. I had a pretty hard time passing, so I was a bit hesitant to get up on my feet because my foot was injured. I bent my toe over backwards during the training, so I couldn't really stand on my left foot. So as you can see here, with a pretty bad foot posture, flattened out on the floor because I couldn't post. Now I jumped to the other side because I saw his neck open up and got my guillotine grip here around his head. I'm just still adjusting a little bit. Now I can switch my hands, and here he's stepping. Let go, won the fight. That was the first one. So my second fight was against Mauricio, who's a pretty good competitor. We fought in the finals of the Nogi Brasileiros, where I managed to submit him with a Darce choke. So we both knew what we were capable of, and we both decided to pull guard. The Brasileiros I managed to pull first, but at this competition we both pulled at the same time. So we played a little bit double guard. None of us want to come up. He's hunting for a berimbolo. I'm trying to get a footlock here. Now Mauricio goes for the berimbolo. I'm already trying to catch his non-de la Riva foot. Trying to push away, defend the berimbolo, not get him under me. And now I can catch a footlock. And here I get my grips, get a footlock. I felt him already. His foot was already popping a little bit, so he was already a little bit injured from the footlock. And then I tried to go to his back, but we ended up in the 50-50. Here I managed to get a sleeve grip, and I pulled his arm away from his body. So now I'm hunting for a 50-50 Kimura, which I hit one time in training, just appeared to me. So here I managed to sweep him using that grip, and now my goal is to get his arm behind his body, because that's a very uncomfortable position, very weak structural position, and here I managed to get the tap. So now I'm on to the semi-finals. Alright, so now for the semi-final. The match was already starting when the filming started. We both pulled guard, and I went up to get into a pretty good half guard position for me on top. A verted half guard, which I like a lot, to pass on top. I got the advantage for the come up here. And I already fought this guy at the Europeans a few years ago, and we had almost the same kind of match where he went to the inverted half guard and I was trying to pass on top, and in the end he won by either 1 advantage or 2 points. Tries to go for him for Berimbolo, but I stop him from getting under me by putting my knee on the ground and by framing his body away so he doesn't get under me. And here he locks me up in close guard, and the ref uses that like stable position to get us back to the middle of the mat. So he starts working to get an armbar on me, and his fight before that he won with a really quick flying armbar submission within 1 minute. So I was aware, but I have a pretty good armbar defense. Instead of the normal rear naked choke defense, I get the same grip, except I put my hand on the outside instead of the inside. So on the outside I have the pulling power to get his legs to the mat, and as soon as his legs are parallel to the mat, he doesn't have the power to finish the armbar, even if he extends my hand. But of course I don't want to let him extend my hand, I want to stay tight here. So there's a lot of hand fighting going on. I have to be really quick fighting his grip fights. He tries some wrist locks as well, but I'm still pretty comfortable here. And I already feel him tiring a little bit. Here he tries to get under me, so I don't want to stand up here, because if he spins under me he can sweep me. I want to like keep a good base and stay away a little bit. And my corner is telling me to stand up and pull out, but I have to find the right timing for it. Here he almost gives up. He's breathing heavy already. Really hard angle to finish the armbar from. So one thing I think is really important in Jiu-Jitsu is have a good submission defense. I got caught with armbars from guard quite a few times when I was a white and blue belt. So I worked a lot on it, and I got this defense of Coyote, and I've used it against world champions, against really high level guys, and it always seems to work. He's really tired from all the armbar attempts, so I use it to stand up, get my knee in between, and open up his guard. Tries to use it to sweep, but I base out using my hand instead of my injured foot. I could get a underhook, crossface, so here I'm in a really strong passing position. And normally I should be able to pass here, but this guy has a really good like half guard, defensive half guard. Like, even when he's in a bad position, he knows how to defend well. I should have gotten an advantage here because of the crossface and the underhook from half guard, but the ref doesn't give it to me. So now I'm about to make a really big mistake, because I won the first fight jumping for a guillotine to the other side. I decided to do it in this fight as well, but as you will see in a moment, he uses that to sweep me. Here we go, I pull, and he uses it to sweep me. Big mistake from my tactical mistake from my part. Shouldn't have done that. Here he attacks my foot, falls to the outside, turns his knee in. Very strong foot locking position. Here I tap, and he lets go. And it was my foot that had the toe injury, so I couldn't extend my foot to defend the foot lock. So it was on really quick, really tight, and I limped off to get some ice afterwards. So that was the semi-final. Tough guy, but it was a close fight. I should be able to beat him next time.
So we just had the Sul Americanos, and me and Fausto both got in third place. Not too happy with the result, but it is what it is. On to the next one. Now we're gonna have some food.
Now pastel.
Oh,
look. Give it some bite.
Very good. And I'm waiting for my sandwich with some pork leg, I think. Should be good. I'll show it to you guys later. The best things about fighting in this championship, Sao Paulo Open is here, the South Americans are here, I think even the Brazilian championships are here, is that they have a whole line of food trucks where you can eat after the competition. So you can get snacks, you can get acai, fried stuff. Really cool.
Gringo eating acai. So good.
That's snack. So healthy.
So healthy.
No sugar.
No sugar.
Just natural.
Leite. Ganhou.
We're here in a local bar and they have some really good northern food. We got some dry meat here, some mandioca, which is like a root that they're fried, so it's like potato fries but a little bit sweeter. And then we got some chili and some vinaigrette with this, which is tomatoes, onions, peppers together with vinegar, and it's really good. Let's go see photo. As a Dutch guy, of course, I have to try the famous dessert, which is torta Hollandaise, meaning Dutch pie cake. And it's this. It's basically just crème with chocolate on top and a cookie inside. Never seen this in the Netherlands, but it's pretty good. Very sweet, chocolatey, creamy, pretty good. Not something I would bring to the Netherlands, but it's a tasty dessert.
Alright, that was it for the South American Championships. Third place, could be worse. Could also definitely have been better. I didn't fight the best I could, but it's always something to learn from. Fun fact, my friend Daniel, which you saw in the video here, fought on the Sunday, the last day of the tournament. I didn't go, but he got first place in the brown belt featherweight division, submitting a lot of his fights. So really happy for him. For me, the next objective is going to be the Nogi Worlds. So I'll just keep training hard, work through the injury, make the weight, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.